Good evening, everyone, and welcome to CSR Main here. Tonight we've got another match of the Link to the Past Randomizer Cabookey Tournament 2026 here. We are in the winners quarterfinals. We've got a match between Jamo and zelgadissan. I'm Star. Our panels tonight are Thermas and Matt, and I'm joined by Jaxie on tracking. How are you two doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks, Star. Thanks, Jaxie, for tracking, and of course doing the restreaming. Thanks, Star, for the intro. Matt, how's it going?
Hello.
How does it feel sitting on the other side of the winners bracket?
Yeah, it's nice to not have to play a million matches in the losers bracket, so we can see which one of these guys will make it as well. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah. These are, again, I mean, like, the winners bracket at this point, I think about winners round 4 or 5 at this point. It is, as you might expect from a pretty deep run into the winners bracket, we're only really left with good players. These guys, of course, included. I can certainly see a finals coming out of this as well, but like here we are in round whatever. Yeah, we have Jamo and we have Zelda, two at this point extremely strong household names like Crazy Scary, and here we go. Like we're here in this newest rendition of Cabookey Tournament. This year, I guess I don't think it happens every year, but we have some opt-in modes. I guess this was a little bit more, let's say, like newer development. And as you might have noticed, depending on how fun the escape sequence is for us, we may be going over to Castle Tower. We're gonna hope for some very nice equipment like a lamp, or a sword, or a cable.
Wait, so what is this mode? I never actually looked. Is this key drop?
This is key drop with mirror scroll. You can actually, so the mirror scroll is a little bit obvious because you can actually see in like the Y item, right? There's a little like map icon. So that's the mirror scroll, and this is in fact key drop, as opposed to regular key sanity.
We've gotten one Castle Tower key, so there's your first clue that we might be taking a visit.
I'm very excited. This is one of the I wouldn't say controversial, but it's again just with any other form of change. Some people really like it, and some people would prefer the original classic escape back. So I'm not really sure which camp you're in, but
well, I didn't turn this on, so you can kind of tell what camp I'm in. But they can make some weird decisions. Like there's a Master Sword here, or I guess is that the Hyrule Castle Big Key? Okay, that's fine.
It's like this like dungeon.
Sometimes you gotta make weird, tough decisions because the big key can be in Castle Tower, right? And so you have to like go down here and go back. But it looks like these guys are probably gonna be okay unless there's a missing small key somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe this Castle Tower key is a bit of a red herring. Now, of course, we still need. How many do we have so far? 2 more castle keys. I think we need 2 more in order to get through the whole escape sequence. Maybe we'll get to Castle Tower, but like it feels a little, I don't know, like fortuitous that we actually have a Castle Tower key so early.
Yeah, that is kind of, there's like 2 sides to this coin, right? If you don't like going into Castle Tower and escape, but on the other side, sometimes you get a few Castle Tower keys coming out of escape, so you don't have to look for them later in the game. Oh, there's the lamp there. There's clue number 2 of a trip to Castle Tower. So both guys have relatively clean ball and chain fights. So I guess here it's really interesting once we hit Dark Cross to see if that's going to be the key that they need, or it's going to be a sword or a cape to get them into Castle Tower. And the other thing to be careful with is like the mirror scroll in Escape does not behave like the mirror does, and it behaves like a save and quit. So if you, once these guys push the mantle up here, whether they use the mirror scroll or save and quit is going to take them back to the throne room. And so with the question in chat, right now their last checkpoint is Zelda's Cell. So if they mirrored before touching this throne, they would just get put right back to Zelda's Cell because it behaves like a save and quit and not the mirror itself. And so you'll see if these guys get a sword or a cape in this chest, they're going to save and quit, and they'll be back at the throne room. And there you go. Or they'll mirror, and they'll be back at the throne room, right? So they didn't go back to the front of the castle. And so with this one castle tower key, they can get 2 checks in castle tower. And we're still looking for 2 more Hyrule Castle Smalls. It's classic old school NMG strats from Jamo there.
Yes, yes, I have. There does seem to be quite a distinct difference in terms of NMG experience between Jamo and Zelda. No shade, of course, thrown. Zelda, of course, does claim to do the occasional NMG, which I have yet to see in the last year or so on his stream. But you know, he's keeping track these days.
Yeah.
All right, we have a second castle, a key to this dungeon. I'm excited.
There you go. So now I can get another item in here, which for them hopefully will be their Hyrule Castle Small. Actually, yeah. I mean maybe you want to get all 4, although you can't beat Aghanim until you finish Escape. So even if they get all 4 keys here, it won't do that much good for them.
It'll give them some, I guess, peace of mind in that they don't have to find that 4th Castle Tower key. But yes, like you are absolutely correct. We actually tried this like empirically. There was actually a case where we did actually have all 4 Castle Tower keys, and someone tried to actually go beat Aga, and he's just invincible. Like, doesn't matter like what you end up doing. Oh yeah, you're talking about the checkpoints, right? Yeah. So the mirror is quite handy. The mirror scroll is quite handy in this sense. And I think this is a valid feedback. I think this has been brought up, the difference between having the real mirror and like the mirror scroll actually seems to be sometimes inconsistent behavior. Like the mirror might behave the way that you expect it to behave, but the mirror scroll, as you mentioned, is like more checkpoint based. So is that a key dash that you just can't get? But both Jamo and Zelda.
What, the Dark Cross one? No, I'm pretty sure you can do one in Dark Cross.
Okay, I guess Dr. Frederick is...
I think people just aren't used to it. They're like, I'm going to Dark Cross, I gotta go to the right. But, and they're like, oh wait.
Alright, yeah, Jamo had a little bit of a pause. I guess that last one could have, in theory, been the last Castle Tower key. But I guess maybe for these guys, maybe it was better that it was just a vanilla small key.
Yeah, for sure. Classic. This is gonna be like a 7:15 escape. That's always what you're looking for.
Okay. Yeah. That's that is. I don't know if that's better or worse than expected. I did have the initial prediction to Jamo. I said good luck 6:55. It wasn't maybe quite 6:55, but it's close. Maybe we can do Price's Right rules. Close without going over. Oh, sorry. Dr. John Aga is there. He is just not like killable in this case.
I expect just see both these guys do kind of a normal starting route. I guess one decision is whether or not you check the lumberjack item. I think most people don't.
Yeah, probably not here. No. I don't know, maybe in key drop? I don't know if you're more incentivized to do so, just because there's like more stuff, I guess. And the fact that we do have, right, we have boots, we have Master Sword, like, we've already cleared our Aga access multiple times, so maybe something's there. We do, okay, Zelda's gonna check. We do actually have some nice resources, like I think this tier 2 at that point, right? Tier 2 is red rupees. Zelda does have that knowledge. Maybe Jamo will have that knowledge if we get some tree pulls here. I completely missed that.
to 20, so there's nothing there.
We don't care. Thank you.
Yeah, especially in key drop, it can be hard to find resources because there are so many keys. So getting money and bombs is oftentimes a little tricky. You see Jamo going to these bonk rocks here.
Yep, almost. Yep. Excellent
Nice.
exit.
Destroyed by that bush ball. There we go. Good start.
And I guess this is somewhat, let's say, older news at this point, because it feels like it's been forever since this was announced, but I think it's also kind of recent. Money balancing, in fact, was on for the first, let's say, like week or two or so, before eventually decided to turn it off to what is considered to be like normal, non-money balancing, like the default. And people used to exit escape with like hundreds, like if not thousands of rupees, not even exaggeration. And like, so then it actually kind of made the early game, I would say, actually a little bit more normalized, right? In that like now it all becomes like a casual boots type of opening. You escape, do CAC, you do South Shore into Zora, and you're like almost guaranteed at that point to have Zora money. And so like, it also kind of makes money resourcing a bit more trivial. But now we're actually back to the, what are you gonna do if you don't have money, right? Like, do you actually go farm up more money? Do you go somewhere else? Right? And I think this is a very nice welcome change. In fact, actually, yeah, I was gonna say, like, one of the, I think the very first seas that when Melon Buzz was turned off, someone last located their Swamp Small key on Zora, which was, to me, hilarious. But yes.
Yeah, in my race last night, I just never got to go to Zora because I just never had the money. Like, the change made a huge difference in like risk reward in the early game.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Like, when you have this, get to make decisions, resource management in any early game. When you end up giving somebody like over provisioning something, I think it takes away part of the challenge, and it's part of the aspect of the game.
So we did get a bottle here in CAC, which is always nice to get Sick Kid out of the way, even though it's nothing, but you never know. Also, having that blue potion is it's never too bad of a thing.
Oh yeah. Of course, we get to check Sick Kid right when we're here in CAC Rio. Very, very convenient.
Still, not a whole lot here. I mean, we've got that fire rod, which is not immediately useful, but no Dark World access elements so far. So obviously, there's one. We get our Moon Pearl.
Yeah. Probably be. It's the best Dark World element to have, where you can't, I think, get completely screwed over if you have a mental lapse, as in like. You physically can't get into a Dark World portal, right, if you don't have like a glove or like a hammer, depending on where you're trying to enter from. But it's like, if you don't have the pearl, and you forget that you didn't have the pearl, you can get all the way into a Dark World portal, and then you'll be very sad when you don't end up having it, so... Oh, that's an extremely welcome Tempered Sword on Maze Race.
Yeah, and again, so now we're kind of seeing some of this money balancing in action, right? We're headed to South Shore, I would imagine, with like even a 300 wouldn't quite get us to Zora money. Mind you, Zora's not in logic yet, but there's still plenty of items to check down here.
Yeah, and I guess there's no triples here.
No.
So Jamo's not going to be able to, I guess, like, well, Jamo nor Zelda will be able to get some extra Zora money, but at least Zelda knows about it.
Yeah, it's not even like these guys have a glove or anything to go up the mountain. Your
That's
options
true,
here are super limited, right? It's either go to Eastern if you really want to, or to South Shore. And South Shore's probably by far the better play. $50. Does he grab it? Yeah, we're grabbing it. Now you're only 300 short, so that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it's just because money balancing is off does not mean that you're gonna get starved from money. Like, it's just still a randomizer at the end of the day. It's just that now that like the pool only has the original 5 300s instead of the I don't know, like it's variable because it's money balancing. I don't know, it's like 8 or 9 at that point. So it just feels like you can still get them. It's just that they're slightly maybe less common. Plus, with money balancing, you also end up getting pushing out a lot of the like arrows and bombs and resources and stuff you kind of end up just kind of taking for granted, and then it being replaced by like 50s and 20s, and like it was also noticeable. Like Jamo, I think, was without arrows for over an hour, like not a single arrow drop like from your chest or anything like that. So can be pretty resource starved.
So we can see a glove in Mini Moldorm Caves, the only progression there. So that does put Zoran logic, as we were talking about earlier. As well, it gives us 2 checks on the mountain. So we'll see what Jamo decides to do. Like, so you couldn't just take this to the waterfall and then go to the man under the bridge. If you don't get a 300, that's, I would imagine, what these guys are going to do.
Yeah, I guess despite the early tree pull from Zelda, I guess there's only 80 rupees difference, but like, yeah, as you mentioned, we are actually within the 300 rupee hoard threshold for both Zelda and Jamo. So if we end up getting something, which it doesn't really look like we're going to, okay, yeah, then it's not going to make much of a difference between the two.
Yeah, it's just not even checking the ledge. Not doing that can almost be a good thing sometimes, just because it gives you that small amount more incentive to come back here to see a small key on the island.
Alright, looks like Zelda is you're gonna do waterfall and they're gonna just run out. Oh yeah, this is basically what Jamo's doing.
Alright, it's not a lot here, so now the choice is you go mountain or eastern. Looks like we're going mountain on Jamo's side. I think this kind of makes sense. It gives you your saving quit point. You're probably going to have to do this anyway, unless you find a flute very soon. You guys taking this opportunity to check Lumberjack while they're up here. This is kind of the major difference in time between the two to this point. Looks like Zelda's opting for the Eastern Palace direction.
Amazing. I never thought I'd see the day where Zelda would willingly go over to Eastern Palace area and Eastern before his opponents. I thought he would have gone up the mountain for sure.
No, we haven't seen what's in Australia yet. No, he hasn't gone
okay, that's
inside
true.
yet.
You're right. Good point. Yes. So this could be 3 quick checks before we go up the mountain. Also could be Eastern dip. Now the rules, of course, for Zelda has changed. This is not entrance, so he does not have the luxury of using basically every trick in the book that he has. A nice hammer available to him in order to skip out an Eastern Palace, because our Dark World, I guess, progression could just be there. But that hammer is, I guess it doesn't do much.
Oh, it gives us, it gives us Dark World now, right? He's going to
Oh, sorry, we have a glove. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, glove Mini Moldorm.
Yeah, you're right, hammer's Dark World, I forgot we had the glove.
Yeah, in this mode specifically, you see almost everybody, I think, do the Hype Cave Star. You see Jamo just going for this item, which is definitely a fine thing to do. Just because there's so many good things you can find here, and the only thing you're really missing out is K45 because you don't have the mirror, but you can get that with Smith Chain later or something.
Yeah, and there are other opportunities as well. Maybe you end up getting like the shovel, and you want to also combine things.
Because this is key drop, that Skullwood small key is very nice because you do need one of those, even if you have a fire rod to beat the dungeon.
Yes, in fact, in order to beat the dungeon, you need 2 Skullwood small keys out of the 5 total, and of course, a third one would help you out immensely because that means that you can just like regular key sanity. Like if you have a small key, you can like clear out the front without having to, I guess, basically spend a pinball room.
Yeah, this is interesting from Zelda. You're seeing him go, oh wow, oh, there's a hook shot there, and you're feeling good about yourself. That is pretty massive. I would be surprised if we saw Jamo do this, because like, you got 2 Castle Tower keys. You're not that far from just beating Aga to come here. And I guess now that Zelda has the hook shot, he can also hook shot across and go to West Dark World. But like, he was only going to do this in Catfish unless it was like exactly the hook shot on the pyramid.
Yeah, I guess we're like sticking to the plan. And yeah, as you said, most people when they do a hype cave start, they also it's just like there's like hype cave, stumpy, dig game. That's the standard. I don't know, the Dark World entry one. Like I'm gonna like 95% bet that Jamo will go left instead of up and over. So that hook shot is gonna be pretty elusive for Jamo at the time. Like pyramid ledge, as you said, they're like people are looking for excuses to not do pyramid, right? Or like delay pyramid so much combined with the pyramid fairy. As you said, Aga is the big one, and so we'll see. We'll see how much that kind of keeps them out of access, because like the hook shot is good for like mountain now.
Yeah, that's definitely where he's going, right? And right away to the mountain. Yeah, we saw small on Catfish. There are 6 of those in this mode, so it's not as big as the regular Key Sanity modes, because you do not need them all, but still nice to have as many as you can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that being said, coincidentally, and again, no PTSD for Jamo. I believe one of the reasons why he lost actually was because he was doing cross key drop in his cross key tournament, and he did not have enough swamp smalls to go into swamp for his go mode. So again, like these swamp keys, if it keeps you out of stuff, right, that can make a huge difference. Wouldn't want Jamo to get screwed over by swamp smalls again. Like, we need some variety. All right, this is a randomizer. There are plenty of other things that can screw you over.
Yeah, and so like now you're seeing Jamo go into the Dark World at the village, but there's not like that much. Like, he can't really like complete anything, right? Like he'll probably use that skull small in the front and maybe not go to the back and wait for more. I'm not sure exactly how he's gonna route this. He's probably gonna definitely do the Thieves Town village stuff first. Zelda sequence breaking Spike Cave. This is gonna be kind of tight, right?
I see, yes, the other Phoenix Wright sprite wall kicks was in fact the one who vanquished Jamo in cross key drop last night, so maybe yes, this will be Jamo's revenge on Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I was actually thinking, like, because like Jamo had already done like the game, Stumpy, etc. Like a common path you see people do is like they do village and then they just drop into skull. Like we don't have the mirror. I mean, I guess we took bumper ledge too if he wants to, but there's not really much I guess else he can do. So I don't know if he'll actually spend the key. Like if he spends the key, the whole point is that he can leave and do something else while he's in Dark World, and I don't know if he wants to. I guess like he can like current jump over and then do catfish from there.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't do that, yeah. Alright, so Zelga's got a lot to do up here, right? You can do this, you can go into Hera. We do have a Hera small as well, don't we? Yes. Oh, nice cane.
Yes. Yeah, we have Cane of Samaria. It's a little unfortunate we don't have mitts. I mean, like... No, and in that we can't do Dark Death Mountain, but like we have the old man saving quick point. It's like okay, right? It's not like the best, but yeah.
It still could be up here.
You're right. Yeah. I was also thinking like because we don't have the mirror, I don't know if it's really that much worse like to just save and quit and start an old man save and quick point. Like because you know it's not like if you're gonna do like if you have the mitts, then you still want to do Hera and then you have to run all the way back, right? So it's kind of like you've already like lost a good chunk of time. Oh well.
Speaking of,
started village.
that evens things out a little bit, right? Okay, so now that's likely, maybe not entirely, but it is likely to take away a mountain trip from Jamo, finding the mitts before the hook shot.
Yeah, and Jamo doesn't have mountain access. I'm sorry, the rest of the mountain access, right? We saw him come up here, but he was only able to do like the one half checks, right? You do Spec Rock Cave inside and then look at Spec Rock top. And
yeah, I think this makes it more likely that Jamo's going to use his one skull small in the front because he can grab the smith now and just drop into the drop, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice flute on Zelga's side.
That is a flute. All right, the advantage tickers are swinging. We got some really good things on both sides.
looks like we're not opting the Smith chain on Jamo's side. That is also a perfectly fine decision.
Yeah, I guess like with the Smith, you're somewhat committed to coming back to CAC, right? That's the example.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And there are chests in Skull that you wouldn't be able to get with the Smith.
I don't think Zelda was the... Huh? Sorry? Go ahead.
I was going to say, still not a whole lot other than these mitts, right? And these mitts don't do a whole lot for Jamo. They just kind of open up the Smith chain. That's really...
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah.
Nice mushroom.
Hilarious mushroom.
Love to see that.
Hilarious. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, look at that beautiful Harapot, man. That is like one of the fastest ones I've seen. I think you and Zelda somehow are like the most consistently fast Harapotters. It's like I see a lot of other people like have to do, they don't have to, but it's like they do like the bomb setup, which is not the hook speed version, and then when people do the hook speed version, they have a couple tries.
I don't think I know how to do the bomb setup. If I don't have boots, I just don't do it.
Alright, well, that's why you're in Cabookey. Alright, they'll never take boots away from you. Alright, and then why are you playing modes that don't have boots? Just asking.
Okay, another small. So we can get, one more check here. Just the, this is kind of a long way to go for this one check.
Right, this is, yeah. I don't think I expected him to do this. But
yeah, this is kind of why I thought I was going to grab the Smith and just forget about the back altogether, just because this is all such a pain in the ass. But he's running out of checks at this point, right? He's got like one pot key, he's got Catfish and the Pyramid. Eastern Palace, but there's not that much else. There
is Eastern, yeah. And Eastern, I mean, this is something that suffers from a lot of modes. Like the more you end up, let's say, delaying Eastern Palace, the less inclined you're willing to go over there, because it's like if something actually is there, you're like, oh my gosh, my opponent probably had this way earlier than me, and now I'm just like massively behind.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of hoping that stays that.
The other check that the mitts open up is King's Doom. And here you're seeing Zelda, like the real difficulty. He's not even going to the... Right, he doesn't have the mitts yet. So I guess he's probably going to go to the village now, I would imagine. Yeah.
Looks like he's doing his thing. So he might turn to the mushroom now. Oh my gosh. Alright, people, look away! This is not endorsed by any of the... I'm going to speak for Matt in this case. It doesn't matter. His opinion here does not matter. We do not condone fake powdering at all. Okay?
Yeah, so... I guess he's just gonna activate the fake powder and then go back in the dark hole. Here you see Jamo here opt for Eastern over, I mean, Pyramid Catfish.
Yeah,
sense, right? Like, if there's more checks here. How many can you do? 3, 4?
4? Because you have Dark Sword Pot Key, right? That's like the additional one without the big key. I guess we can get a big key and then we can do some more back. Let's say Cannonball is 1, Map is 2, Compass is 3, and the Dark Sword Pot Key is 4.
Right? Yeah. So we still haven't gotten rid of all our magic despite trying from...
Oh, that is half magic. Alright. Okay, this automatically should disqualify Zelda. Alright. Look. Okay, you know what? All of this 100% deserved, okay? I mean, you could tell, at least from the quote-unquote practice that he's done, that he is not very accustomed to doing his powder, which at least is a saving grace. But the fact that he's doing it, he is not rewarded, and he took forever doing this, right? Like, he deserves every bit of this.
On Jamo's side, we've gotten a sword in Eastern, which is not very useful, but it's still, it's a thing. Okay, now we're turning Inner Mushroom.
Yeah, I guess with Zelda, he bought a blue potion, or he used a blue potion, I guess, and then he can just...
Oh my
gosh! Oh my gosh!
No, that's really good.
Holy frick! Yeah, you were watching the Zelda snowball magnify. It's like Zelda started his like index funds at age like 10, and now you're seeing like the fruits of his labor at like age 50. As in like it's just one good thing leads to like to the next.
Okay, this is a small key up here, right? Okay, well, this is again a way to go for a small key, but if it's a skull key, it could potentially save you a lot of time with where Zelga's about to go. Okay, ice not immediately useful, but we'll get that sometime. He's going to be slightly unfortunate for him, right? Because he's about to grab his mitts and maybe just want to come right back up the mountain.
Yeah. Yes, Will, GG's on your cross keys victory. Yes, and maybe a small, quick recap. Zelda was, in fact, the first Dark World access with Saha's hammer, but not that big of a difference. But the main difference was he started Hype Cave, and then instead of going left to, like, Stumpy Dig Game, which is often what you see, he went north to Pyramid Catfish and got the hook shot on Pyramid Ledge, did all the bunch of the mountain stuff, got the mushroom from Hera Basement, turned it in, and got the mirror.
Yeah, so we're seeing Zelda opt to start at Skull. Chase is fine.
So
He's probably
Zelda,
gonna
I'm
do
sure,
like
is
Graveyard
feeling
Legend stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So he's probably gonna do. I don't know, is he gonna do the front? Oh no, he'll just probably spin this key, right? Is he gonna spin this key?
Yeah, I think so. I would imagine he's going to.
Well, if. Oh, maybe he just won't go to the back of Skull, right? Is that like he's just doing this stuff like
He's at least
second
getting
section
a
of Skull?
pot. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
do you grab? I guess whether or not you're going to use the key does affect it, so he's not going to go get that. I don't think there's anything there.
No, so it's 20 rupees in bridge chest in the back of Skull. I think Jamo was doing that because, yeah, as you said, he didn't have a lot of great options at that point.
Yeah, so I mean, the Zelda's going to use this key. I mean, it makes sense. You only need he'll only need like 3 of 5 now. Like that's not something.
Yeah. I think.
Oh no, he's not.
Unless...
Okay, is he just going to go in the hole? You could do that too. No, we're just.
Oh no, he's just skipping the front. Was there anything in the front of Skull? Do you remember?
I don't think so.
Okay. It might have been maybe like a pod key or like some small key that's somewhat like a commodity small key. A Meyer key. Okay, yeah. Okay, thanks, Star. Yeah. It was one of those keys where it's like it was you do need a few keys every dungeon in this mode in order to at least like get more access. But again, like this is one of 6 Meyer keys or something that's available. Not a big deal.
This is some new checks coming on both sides because Jamo was not able to do Graveyard Legend. Zelda has not yet been to pod.
Yeah, I guess Zelda's skipping the village. I don't know, maybe he'll go back. But, like, I mean, like, we did see from Jamo that the mitts were there, so he's gonna have to come back to King's Tomb, but coming back to King's Tomb is... Oh, sorry, never mind. We can just do King's Tomb now, I was gonna say. Like, the mitts are... I guess that's where he's going after. He's just gonna go back to the village. How does Jamo have 2 keys? Okay, so we can't really get that much, as in we can just get the basic... Dark Maze, Rupee Basement, Compass, like the main ones, and we can't really get like the one-off 6 pod key lock ones. You know, Big Key Chest, Harmless Hellway. I guess we can't get Big Chest either.
Yeah, he has not found a hole. I imagine from here he's just gonna go to the pyramid though, and maybe he'll be back on track.
But I don't know, like, he hasn't really gotten great things. Oh, Big Key too? Okay. I mean, it's required. I just don't know if it's really gonna do very much for him.
Yeah,
right
especially in this mode. TR's a pendant, right? So are you really gonna get your 5 keys?
Yeah.
All not in GT?
Plus the Ice Rod. But all of, like, the stuff that Jamo kind of has done, including some of the one-offs that Zelda most likely will do, like the back of Skull, right? Zelda's gonna take 1 trip in there, most likely, versus Jamo's 2. Hasn't really given him a lot of payout. So yeah, early advantage definitely goes to Zelda, right? Because he had the early hook shot, went up to the mountain. Now, Jamo, on the other hand, though, having the mitts, he can get more stuff on the mountain. So that could be, swing back to Jamo, because Zelda may not want to go there until he's got more stuff for, I don't know, like maybe he has another medallion, maybe he gets another TR key, and willing to dip like the front of Turtle Rock or something.
Yeah, and the other thing Zelda's gonna be able to do here, he's gonna do the Smith Chain, right? Because he has this mirror and flute, so it'll be a lot easier for him. And he'll get, because he never went left, right? So he hasn't done Big Game or Soul K45
Oh my gosh,
with all that too. It's gonna work out quite nicely.
And of course, Zelda did do the extra mile of turning in the mushroom. Of course, we saw that when he tried to use the mushroom for any other purpose other than just turning it in, it was a big waste of time. So obviously don't do that. But everything else Zelda has done has been pretty good.
This is interesting. I think this was a decision that he made after he got the mitts, right? He can, like, going back to the portal heal is a lot quicker now, so just, like, getting these items is...
and you can save the key
so
here.
Yeah.
Now, will this ultimately be worth it? Like, maybe. Maybe. Because, like, as you said before, like, we getting the third skull with small key is like, yes, it's a requirement, but it's probably not that steep of a requirement. So, like, but again, like, if Zelda just finds another skull small key, he'll just go beat the dungeon. So.
Yeah, it is, like, 3 in-logic items, so it's kind of a lot to leave behind. But I would expect to see them go right back there, or maybe do like a quick Mire Shed first or something. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going on our path. That makes a lot of sense. I see Jamo clean up all this stuff that Zelda did. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't have the mirror yet, which I'm pretty sure the mushroom was just up here, right? So...
Yeah, mushroom was in Hera basement, so I would certainly imagine that Jamo will do this. Little pod key for Jamo is not, again, any pod key after we've been to pod is not super appealing, but I guess, we do need them. Just like as one of those things that Jamo probably wanted to have before going to pod.
Yeah, for Jamo, the no mirror makes it a little awkward. Like, you really want to skip Spiral Cave because you don't want to have to do it coming back here and then go back up the mountain to go in the portal. So, I wonder what he'll decide to do. Probably not feeling spectacular about how things have gone so far, given that hook shot. Like, is it super likely his opponent got it as early as Zelda did? Probably not, but tough to get it much later than he did.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to cut any corners. I don't know if we've gotten to that point yet, but maybe. As long as he doesn't cut the Hera basement corner, then we're good.
Yeah,
which it looks like he's not going to.
Yeah, that would be a little, probably a little too aggressive right now. Yeah, like the aggression in this mode generally comes in like the late game, and so he's probably just like banking things. He'll keep being thorough, but as the late game approaches, you might see him decide what level of aggression he wants to do based on how he feels.
I think it's very fair. Yeah, and like basically like dungeon completion at that point, right? It's like I don't know. I don't know if like how active you want to be in like in GT mode, depending on what you're still looking for. But GT is very dense, obviously, with the whole basement and the climb, and so you see people often skipping like left side swamp, Mire cutscene, or Big Key Chest is a very, very popular one to skip, to cut a corner. It's burned a lot of people. Yeah, when you end up skipping it.
Especially in this mode, right? Because you need 6 keys to put that in logic as opposed to the normal 3.
Yeah, you saw a different Hera pot for Jamo. That was like the bomb version.
Jamo getting all the pot keys he wanted 4 minutes ago. So he's gonna just get Stumpy and return his purple chest, and then we might see, I don't know, will you think he'll go up the mountain or go to Mire desert area. It's got a couple of decent options.
I would think I would probably vote for Mire Desert. Like, we have 2 medallions. I'm gonna assume that we're going into Mire if we can get in. Like, the only real thing we're missing is the big key, but we can get a lot of checks in Mire. Like, we have 3 Mire small keys, which I think should get us access to everything except for like the big key lock stuff, which is Argus, Vitreous, and the big chest. So,
yeah, so that's like 9 checks, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, we have a Gina that we haven't done with checkerboard, like desert ledge, I guess, of course desert front, and how many small keys? With 1 small keys, yeah, and like tiles, BMOs.
Well, Mire's ether anyway, so it's not.
Right, never mind all that stuff. Yeah.
So we did see Jamo skip Spiral Cave, I believe, which I think is entirely fair.
There is a whole team dedicated to skipping Spiral Cave. Winners don't do Spiral, so you know, I mean, I think this fits.
It's a little unfortunate that TR was Bombos, which is on the Smith chain that Jamo elected fairly not to do.
Alright, got our second skull with small key, which I guess for Jamo, he will need another one. Find anything in Dark Hole? Like, it's nothing in Hookshot Cave. Oh, we haven't done Smoke Money yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot besides that skull key. Okay, is anything in desert here? Doesn't look like not a whole lot.
Unless you're going to save Scum, desert right side, do not open desert right side chest unless you're absolutely certain that you're going to get 4 keys.
Mm-hmm. Got here another pod key, so we got a lot of pod keys. So Zell can get one more item in here, and Jamo's he's going to activate his flute. Hopefully he gets his mirror right away. Oh, we get a shovel too. I don't remember where we got that.
We got a shovel. I also don't remember where we got that, but I'm guessing it's somewhere on the mountain. Okay.
Ooh, that's nice.
Power key. That's a good key. I bet it's hookshot lock though, so it's not like he could have waited.
Yeah. Alright, so Zell gonna do these 2 checks. I'm guessing he'll just go to the mountain after this. There's not a lot to... Too much other stuff for him to do. Oh, there. Oh, never mind.
Okay,
there's your ether.
We're gonna have lots of stuff to do now. Yes. Zelga also taking the faster route in Checkerboard Cave, which is the center route. It's untrivial.
Okay, I guess now these over here, we're doing a Gina check for maybe snipe a Mire big key out of here.
Alright, okay. Alright, correct. He is turning in the mushroom immediately. None of this fake powder wasting time shenanigan.
Where's Jamo going? I'm guessing he'll probably just go do what Zelga's doing.
Yeah, he will eventually have to go do the Smith chain. At least the first part, which is turning in the Smith, that gives that Bombos, which we need for TR.
Yeah, he's got plenty of chances, because TR is kind of a long-ish, well, it's not that long, but long enough way away that like you can do that with Thieves Town or with Skullwoods or something.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so Zelga making his way into Mire.
I do not know what the optimal path is for 3 keys. I feel like in key drop, depending on the number of small keys you have, there's like probably a slightly different route depending on what you like, how many key doors you can actually open, and then you know how to get to fishbone the most efficiently, etc., etc. And I'm just gonna trust that Zelga knows what he's doing.
I think 3 is fine, right? You can just do these 2 doors and then the one on like the upper right. Is there another key door before Fishbone if you do that? I don't remember. I don't play key drop.
Yeah, I think like if you have the big key, it might make Fishbone a little bit faster. Or I don't know. It's like maybe you have the big key and the hook shot or something.
So, yeah, if you have the big key, you can skip that third small key because you can go through down here in the portal in that big key door and go to the right. But I think with 3, it's fine.
Okay. I'm also using the faster version of lighting these torches. I've actually heard that some people, despite having a lamp, they'll just skip this for... I mean, like, they'll skip it because, in addition to cutscene chests being so long, they just don't want to do it with the lamp because it takes even longer than the fire rod. So they just said, screw it, I'm not gonna do it. And we'll see. Alright, if Jamo ends up skipping this, which I haven't seen him historically do this, he will save some time. That's a good corner to cut. Yeah, so I think this is the small key door that, yeah, you were talking about on Zelda's side, right?
I was actually referring to the other way to get here, but I'm going to trust that Zelda knows more than me.
Yep, yeah, that's also what I'm going to trust as well. Hera big.
Oh, I'd love to see that after you've done Hera. Maji can kind of clean that up with the rest of the mountain if he wants to, so it's not that
That's true. And yeah, there's also, like, there's Spike Cave, there's, as you said, there's Ether Tablet if we ever get the book. And of course, yeah, Zelda has a lot more incentive to go to the mountain because he hasn't done Darkest Mountain yet. And the fact that now he has all the medallions, he doesn't care about which one TR is, he just knows he has it. So, I mean, 2 small keys is certainly not nothing to TR. Like, he could go up there.
Yeah.
Oh, Zelda, oh, you're right, Zampy, yeah, I forgot. Zelda had already done it, was like some compass or something. Yeah.
Not a whole lot else in here so far. Okay, I would imagine Zelda goes down. He could go pod, right? He does have 4 pod keys.
Mm-hmm. At least 3 TR keys now.
Yeah. He doesn't have that tier big yet, though.
Yeah. With 3 TR keys, like, are you going all the way to... Like, I mean, how far are you going if you're gonna dip TR? Like, are you going all the way to, like, big chest stuff?
That's well, I mean, he can't open the big chest, right? You go to Mimic Cave.
Yeah.
3 small keys.
Yeah, we have 3 small keys and Samaria. And I guess, yeah, we're... Oh, we don't have flippers. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're leaving big chest behind.
Yeah, it's like in these modes, it's really hard to leave nothing behind. So I think you just kind of got to pick what you're comfortable with and just go for it. And Ice Big is oftentimes left behind.
Yeah, Ice Big, and then sometimes, again, key drop, depending on the route you end up taking, or maybe how behind you feel, you can also skip the conveyor bari, like the one that you never see in Icebreaker when you go the Icebreaker route. And in Force and regular, like Key Sanity, it's just a small key there, so nobody cares. And then, but in Key Drop, it doesn't have to be a nice small key. It could be a lot of other things. But it looks like actually Zelda's gonna do the, like, we're gonna go all the way to Spike Chest and then come back, and then go like the backwards route. And then, we'll get this stuff, we'll go back through this, and then we'll go the regular, like, non-Icebreaker, IBBJ route.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why you see him skipping, like, big key chests. Like, for example, so normally, like, you would get that chest on the way, but because you're going back through, you're gonna, like, pull the tongue and everything. You're literally now going right next to big key chest, so we actually do save a little bit of time. Like, you didn't have to get that nice small key of this dungeon.
Alright, so Jamo's finished clearing out ice. So he still has to do Agina. Another one. Okay, well.
Yeah, so Jamo's gonna do Agina and then...
Like, maybe he'll just go to ice with Zelda? Like, he doesn't have He's got like Smith chain stuff.
Yeah,
He's already
he
been to
knows he can't do
pod.
TR. Yeah, would you go back to pod without the big key and the bow at this point?
No, he can, because he already did the bow side, right?
Yeah.
He can just get 2 more checks, neither of which are in logic.
Yeah. Alright, looks like this is going to be, 8 for Jamo, so we're going into ice. All this stuff that, I mean, okay, Zelda's the most notable thing we found in ice so far is two small keys in this dungeon.
Yeah, so we're gonna be on even footing with the big key at least, and I guess now that you're going this way, it is faster to go this way to get to iced tea.
Because I guess we just have like small keys to burn or freeze, whatever. It's a nice boomerang strap by both like Jamo and Zelda. Now I didn't quite point this out, but it's like you can see right that they are pretty practiced, right? In order to kill the bar with sword beams, they use the boomerang to hookshot over the item. Except it's almost kind of watching like a train come next to you. Like, in that, if it's a good item, like, great, I want that, and you save your time, except it's an undesirable item, like a compass that you don't need anymore. It's like, how do I shut this off? But you can't. Did we just get all these small keys of these time, by the way?
Yeah, two in a row, neither of which we can use right now, but we have them.
Is this the right way to go for Zelda? I don't know. Normally I don't usually see people like coming back through Ice Tea. But
because I think normally they haven't hit the switch if they have the big key, right? Because he would have to go all the way down and then back up the stairs. I think this is faster. I could not tell you for sure, but I would imagine it is. Really, not a lot here so far.
Yeah, we found 2 small keys of these, which is as you said, is very good. Like, because especially now when we go to kill Thiesan with Thiesan big key, we don't worry about leaving anything behind. But at the same time, like, we don't have the Thiesan big key, so it hasn't really given us any extra direction.
Let's connect properly. Another swamp key, okay. Still, again, not immediately useful, but we're getting towards a clearable swamp once we find the flippers.
Freezer into iced tea, into mini pots, into cold stairs faster. Thank you, Gamma.
Alright, so is it pod or mountain? Looks like it's pod. Okay, so Zelda's got 4 keys. So we'll see him get 1 additional check. Was the TR big in pod, do you remember?
TR big, yes, was in pod. Yeah, that was in Dark Maze.
So he'll have that plus the bombos when he... How many small keys? You need 4 to get to Laser Bridge? In key drum?
4 to get to Laser
right?
Bridge, yeah, and then 5 to beat the dungeon, and then 6 to get Lava Chest. Yeah. So yeah, instead of the regular 4 keys that you see in TR, it's 6 keys. And so you just need, and then like, it's normally 3 to get to, normally 2 to get to Laser Bridge, you just have to keep adding 1 to everything.
Understood.
Tiny help. Now, do you think Zelda will actually go into Eastern? We have put off Eastern for quite some time on his side, but we have yet to get anything for Eastern Palace. Like small key, big key. I guess Bo would help us clear out pod, but like we got nothing.
Okay, so the road that Jamo's doing is faster. Okay, that makes sense.
Kind of wish in this case we saw the timing. Like, I guess I can actually just go back and actually see this, but presumably then, like, that means that Jamo would have actually gotten out a little bit faster than Zelda.
Alright, so I guess this will be the check that Zelda does that we have not seen. Well, that's not nothing. So
Yeah.
Zelga's got his 3 Skullwood's keys. So you could see him go clean that up. You might want to wait a little bit for a big key.
Mm-hmm. I want to say the 5th hotkey wasn't Eastern, like some I don't know, compass or okay, yeah. So Jamo.
Where's Jamo gonna go? This is.
We are going to Zora. Nice splash delete on Jamo's side. I got the red boomerang in action. Very exciting.
This could be big, because it's going to be very difficult for Zelda to get back here, because he's already done both ice and catfish.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cape?
There's nothing on Bumper Ledge, I don't think.
Oh, okay,
no.
okay, good.
I think it's just like $20 or something.
Okay. This is actually probably a good thing than the wind up scouting Bumper Ledge, because, I don't know. We saw that and you're like, oh no, why didn't I see this earlier? You don't want to be in a position to try and get this if you don't need it.
Or maybe there was. I could be wrong. I thought it.
Really nice. I mean, you know, this is a Jamo MacGyver 6. He can just splash delete with anything.
Okay, so Zelga's using all 4 of his keys.
Okay. It looks like, yeah, Jamo didn't leave anything in pod behind. Yeah, both Bicky Chest and... Well, I mean, it's a skull with small key, but we don't need them anymore. And yeah, and then just Harmless Always, just 20 rupees, so nothing.
I guess Jamo's gonna clean up Skull into Smith Chain, because he's got 3 Skull Smalls now, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now he can actually go and get everything except for the big chest.
Like, it's really looking like TR is the answer. We're really running out of stuff.
Yeah.
Although we are because it's the TR key here, right? Yeah, we're pod key short. But I mean, just 1 pod key that could be in a number of places that we have access to.
Alright, where are we going, Zelda? Are we going to go up the TR? We are we are Zelga DEPing. As in we are skipping Eastern Palace. We are doing the shovel. First. Right, yes.
This was something good, right? It was like a Castle Tower key, I think?
Yeah, this was good, yeah. Yeah, you know, Zelda will also probably, you know, he can also do what Jamo's doing, which is beat Skull before going up the mountain.
Yeah. Could. Like, yeah, it's fine. Zelda has an extra item too, right? Even for Jamo, like, this is just 1 out of logic item. Looks like that's what Zelda's gonna do. Oh, I guess 2, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he has the Gibdo, yeah.
But this is also out of logic, right?
It's the Ice Palace Big Key.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, these guys feel amazing, by the way. We love to see a big key to this dungeon right after you beat the dungeon. Oh, beautiful fight, though, for Jamo. That is a 10 out of 10. No spikes move. No, you cannot do this faster with a gold sword versus a tapped sword. But I don't know. I mean, like, the Ice Palace Big Chest now, yes, is both relatively isolated for both Jamo and Zelda, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, the flippers haven't shown up yet, so at least you know it's not bad.
I mean, yeah, but the fact that there's no flippers may make you think your opponent has not done Ice Palace at this point, though. That could be slightly worrying.
It's true.
Alright, so Jamo going to get his, I think it was only bomb bows that was too useful here. I guess this is why he got the cape, because he hasn't checked this yet.
Okay, so he can do Graveyard Legend, I guess presumably go back to do Smith Chain. And then Yeah, I could see.
Yeah, I mean, he's really got nothing. He doesn't have the bombos yet, right? So
Yeah,
he really doesn't have much left.
Yeah. Alright, some less friendly RNG, it looks like. The moth is just kind of standing, flying, flapping up there.
Yeah, Zelda was too low on his dash, so he didn't get the double hit. That was the big difference in that fight. Oh, we're going back to the mountain. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, he doesn't have the bombos. Yeah, I guess. He hasn't done Spike Cave yet either, probably, so that...
Right. Oh, he also hasn't got this key, maybe, on Spec Rock? Because Zelda, like, did this as a one-off after the mirror, and I don't think Jamo's put back.
That's a very good point.
Okay, we're running out of Skull. Where are we going, Zelda?
I don't know.
Like... We've surely checked Bumper Ledge, maybe, at this point?
Oh, we're water walking.
To get, like, Hylia Island? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I guess. That was a small key, right?
It was a small key,
because he really wants another TR key, right? That's what he's thinking, probably, right? Because that's where he knows he's going next.
You know, this is like, while it's possible, as in, like, yes, you can physically do this. It's not trivial to do this, as in, like, is it quite a bit time investment?
Oh.
That is big key to pod. Ooh.
It doesn't do a whole lot right now because we don't have no bow. Yeah, out of logic though, mind you. Yeah, and we're doing Spiral Cave now, which probably feels pretty bad. Oh, it's a desert key. Okay.
That is less good. Okay, I guess we're gonna just do the mountain stuff. Yeah, Jamo, well, I guess he's gonna do this and then back down the mountain we go in order to go do Smith Chain. As you said, like, the things that, I guess, like, and again, I hope this doesn't, like, kind of chip away at Jamo's mental health. In that, like, a lot of things are just kind of very, like, piecewise, I guess. Kind of versus, like, Zelda's managed to do more, like, broader, like, I'm able to stay in this area a lot longer type of thing. So kind of less overworld travel.
So now Jamo's doing Spike Cave. This is really the only thing he has left here.
It's so good.
But like, for how much it seemed like Zelda's ordering of things had benefited him, like, I mean, Zelda's still got to do all of Dark Death Mountain. He's going to get to do TR while he's up here, but Jamo's being in Eastern, and he's just kind of a Smith Chain behind versus, it's not that much of a difference.
That's true. Yeah. It is kind of funny, watching both Jamo and Zelda do Harapot. When we were all at SGL, and again, Jamo could have actually gotten a lot better with the hook speed version of Harapod, but at least at the time, he was not really able to, like, he wasn't really, I guess, like, consistent with it. And so when he was playing One Mind with Telethar and Gem, they would fail Harapot so often because all Telethar and Gem would do was the hook speed version. And so it's like, when I got to Jamo, it was the sequence was broken very frequently, and so it was quite hilarious to actually watch it. Oh, I forgot Jamo hasn't done K45 yet either.
Yeah, this runs in kind of nicely with the Smith stuff. GT key, that's... I mean, you need some of those, but you usually have enough by the time you get there.
Yeah, and I guess we're hoping in this case that the fourth CT key just kind of shows up. Jamo had the opportunity to do top rock, and unfortunately, he had to lift the lower rock.
Yeah, because he's already done hammer bags. All right, so we're basically converging.
Yeah.
So like Jamo is a return purple chest and climb the mountain to TR behind, less whatever potential time save he has, depending on how and when Zelda dips Eastern Palace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Zelda has an extra fake powder, I guess, over Jamo. And Jamo, I guess, had another trip into the backup Skullwoods. And yeah, and then Jamo's behind, basically. And then Jamo has the Eastern, initial Eastern dip over Zelda. Alright, that is
There's your
pot
6-pot key, yeah.
6, yeah. I guess pot 5 for Zelda, he doesn't know about the 6-pot key in the Eastern yet. We have, okay, I guess this is our only pendant knowledge, is that right? Green pendant.
Yeah, Eastern's a pendant too.
Oh, right, good point. Yeah. Eastern was the red pendant. We think saw that. Gives me the Eastern map.
It's like, what's like, I mean, probably like Flippers gonna be in here.
Flippers,
That would
yeah,
be,
Flippers
or like
would
a
be good
Thieves
one.
Big or something. Even Flippers, right? You can't even beat Swamp at this point.
Yeah. There's nothing really stopping the game from putting something in the front of Swamp. Or, what we kind of saw in Ice Palace, small key to this dungeon. Also, could be in Swamp. Nice small key to this dungeon. Speaking of, we are, I guess, we're just continuing. So we can get all the way to Laser Bridge, is that right?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Keys,
It's
yeah.
just,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh, I guess actually Zelda also has Desert 3 on, like, because he got that from Lake Hylia Island for sequence breaking it. So he could, if he gets Desert Palace Bicky, he can do Desert.
Yeah, that's true. Right, so now we got our Mimic Cave, Big Chests, Crystal Roller. It's like 7 more checks.
Yeah. It is pretty remarkable, though, that we have... It is a pendant, that's true, but I kind of expect at least, like, a bow, maybe, to be outside of GT.
Well, yeah,
like,
I mean, one has to be,
yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
That's a hilarious TR Smokey. I guess we're... Like, we don't have the Ice Rod. What are you gonna do with this key? Are you gonna just keep it?
Yeah, I think you have to just keep it. Now, like, Laser Bridge is in logic, right? So...
Yeah.
I'm assuming, right, none of this stuff was flipper locked, was it? I don't think there was a TR key in Ice, or something in Ice that blocked it.
Oh. We have to keep track of logic, right.
There's too many keys in this mode.
Mm-hmm. I guess I get like the TR6, or sorry, TR Big Key is like in Pod Dark Maze.
Mm-hmm. But we know where all 6 keys are, right?
That's true. Like, yeah, I guess we got our 6th pod key in TRs, because that was pretty hilarious in terms of logic, but I guess, yeah, you're right. It's still, like, in logic, it's just the logic is very protruded.
Yeah, like we have the 11 keys that this Laser Bridge is locked behind, so I would guess there's something good here.
Alright, what is this?
There you go, Thieves Big.
Yeah, Big Key to Thieves Den. Alright, we got some direction, finally.
But a lot of this Thieves is flipper locked, though. That was what we found in Nice Palace.
That's true, yeah. And Swamp Palace, okay.
Okay, we're saves coming. This is a long death.
Oh my gosh.
You get blasted by like 15 eye lasers. And now the red berries doing half hearts getting in your way.
Zelda also inadvertently demonstrating that, in fact, if you have iframes, you can actually just walk from the top to the first chest, and also from the bottom to that the last chest, and use your iframes and like not worry about skips. So if you're like really, I guess like again like a bit more like uncomfortable with doing laser skips or anything like that, and I'm not sure of the timing, you can actually do that and just use the iframes.
This is giving a lot of time back to Jamo. Like you have to come back here, and you might get that key when you come back here.
Jamo could end up giving all this time back to Zelda too.
I don't think he's gonna do this.
Okay. I think you're actually probably right in that Jamo already had probably some earlier sequence.
Oh my goodness.
What is this?
Oh
Oh my gosh!
goodness.
Oh my
That
gosh!
That is massive.
I guess we're keeping that lava chest key. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright, let's just slide over that advantage. Oh, okay. Let's not slide over any advantage tickers just quite yet, because, if Jamo does this, then we will be on even footing, but, holy cow. I mean, so, like, yeah, so now we are gonna have to find TR6. I mean, we know this for sure from Zelda's side, and, a TR being appended, that could be in GT.
The thing, if I guess we can just wait a second before we start speculating on what Jamo's gonna do. Like, are you saving quitting?
He's got bombs out. Okay, I do not. Okay, we're not gonna go back for lava chest. All right, okay, continue.
But like, he could get that for free, right? He could get TR6 and just find the ice rod.
Yeah.
So like, it's not like it's.
Yeah, I guess like with Zelda, there's also some peace of mind in that he knows that the ice rod cannot be in TR anymore. Like we put that thing place out other than Trinex. So now Jamo doesn't know that, but like the chance of that ice rod being exactly there is pretty low, and we know of course that there is a very important Vicky. So
okay, so we got a bow which does nothing because we don't have an Eastern Small, and we've already done the bow lock checks in pod, right?
Well, we can beat. Oh no! Where was? Do we have pot? We don't have pot big. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, Jamo's pot big. Yeah. Okay. So
and
that's that. Big. Okay, so I guess there's one check.
Yeah.
So like, there's one more check in Thieves Down in Logic, which is the pot, which I guess we're gonna do at the end, which makes a lot of sense because this is key.
Yeah, we don't. For the rest of the dungeon. Like I can definitely see it if maybe you have two Thieves Down keys in here, and then you're like, oh well, what if that key is vanilla, and then you can get the big chest, but.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, we have the 5/6 too now. Okay. So I guess it gives us the bow gives us 3 items. That's not nothing.
With 3 Castle Tower keys, how are you feeling about our not friend, the Circle of Pots dude in Castle Tower?
Oh, I hate climbing Castle Tower for nothing.
You hate that guy? Yeah, that's why he's not our friend.
Okay, there's Desert Big. A lot of the desert stuff is flipper locked though.
Yeah. I mean, all the stuff in Thieves Town, right, is flipper locked, right? That's
all this stuff. Yeah, but the flippers could just be in that pot upstairs. And the bow is not flipper locked either. You don't need a small key to.
The bow is it's not flipper locked, right? It's only one Thieves Down small key locked, which I believe we found that very early somewhere. The 2 remaining ones were in Ice Palace, but that was the first one was not flipper locked. Meyer, thanks Star. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Jam also picking up Desert Big Key, but we're getting a little off script here.
Yeah, he spun at the beginning. It's tough to get time back. He spin by accident.
All right, Thieves Down is a crystal, so I guess we'll see what Desert is. That's where certainly Zelda's going.
Yeah, I would imagine because you would just want to scoop an Eastern key before you go back. Pod, right? He probably knows that logically it's the pod, I guess, Pyramid Fairy stuff, but you do really want that Eastern Small. Oh, are we doing Zora?
I I guess, yeah. Well, we're gonna attempt to do some. I'm going to desert. I failed flipper twice. I'm giving up.
Okay, I'd be very real surprised if we're doing Ice Battles Big Chest right now. That would be a bit.
Oh, maybe he. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm surprised that Zelga's doing this. This is I guess he maybe just doesn't want to have this hole kind of like burning in his front pocket. Like if something is here, it has been here for forever. Maybe it'll help him get a 5th or whatever, like a blank, right? Like Desert Palace small key, Swamp Palace small key. Maybe it's actually flippers since it's been available since forever. So.
Yeah, so you see Jamo only has 2 desert keys, so there's not a ton he can do. So this is really by far his best option.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm beating this. Yeah, I mean it's like you get the dungeon, and as people pointed out, like you also get the 5/6 crystal, and
yeah, you've seen Zelda do desert, even though this is all flipper locked. But he would very much benefit from an Eastern Palace key.
Zelda must feel like amazing for having the Eastern Palace big. I mean, even if you were not Zelda, finding that big key to Eastern and Lava Chest is pretty massive. But the fact that again Zelda maybe has a bit more of a reputation for Eastern Palace, even here in non-entrance, the fact that he was still able to skip Eastern Palace for so long, he's going to. I mean, he sticks to his principles.
DP big and maybe it is. I don't play key drop. I'm barely hanging on, following all this stuff anyway.
Yeah. Desert big is in logic. But the 3rd Desert Palace small key is on Lake Hylia, right? So then this is all like, this I mean like the vast majority of all this stuff is still flippers locked.
Has either of them checked the pod big? Did Zelda have the big key in your game? I don't remember.
Zelda did not have the big key, so
okay,
yeah,
so
nobody had it yet. Yeah. So Jamo's gonna do this. Oh my
nice
gosh, dude. Oh my
okay.
gosh, dude. Alright, well, guess who's checking right side after this? Alright, big chest and pod is just a heart piece, so I guess like the boon, the major prize then for pod is just gonna be the crystal. And whatever's on the boss. That is crystal number something for Zelda, and we're gonna do desert right side, and then presumably we're gonna go to pod. Maybe then we'll finally see Zelda dip Eastern.
Yeah, I would imagine.
What else do we have left? We need to find Flipper somewhere.
Yeah, I think we now know. No, it's between Mire and Swamp for our last pending. Is that right? That seems on right side desert here. Oh, there's the second bow. Okay.
Cute.
Alright, I mean, I guess Zelda's got to be doing the pod play now. He's kind of running out of places to search for an Eastern key to make this slightly more convenient. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's more stuff to do. See if Jamo opts to just go clean up Meyer or do the Pyramid Fairy checks? Because he could try to hold out for more Desert Smalls before coming over here. But if he decides to go grab another item in Desert, he will get a Desert Small Key and be able to beat the dungeon, which would be very convenient for him. So we're starting to get into the new Meyer checks here. We're still waiting on these flippers.
You think there's a possibility of us being in like Small Palace Gomo?
Yeah, well, I mean, we could be in GT mode now between the two of them, right? Because Zelga's going to use Meyer Big here, and he'll get his 6th crystal.
I guess we haven't done, we haven't done Pyramid Fairy yet. Yeah, but I mean, like, without another clearable dungeon, we're definitely gonna do this first.
It's just like if Meyer's because Zelga's probably just gonna go to Meyer now, and if Meyer's a crystal, he will have 7 crystals.
Okay. I think that Zelda will still be skipping Eastern, because now he has Meyer. I mean, he's probably a little bit like, I guess I could have held out on Desert, but it's whatever. He also got the silvers for Vitreous now.
Yes, he's gonna grab that. The big chest. Yeah, like Flipper's and Eastern thing is a little scary. And the thing about GT mode now, like GT mode without the GT big key is a lot less appealing. Especially fairly out of logic GT mode. Be an item placement that prevents anything you need for being in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so Meyer was a crystal, so Zelga's gonna be able to go into GT. But if Jamo doesn't go to the back and get that vanilla desert small, like, he's not going back there. He's gonna find flippers and get that other desert key before coming back. Mm-hmm. So they're gonna be on very different paths. So it's kind of, I think, gonna depend. Let's see what yeah, he's not going in there. I think it'll depend on like what he finds on his way to flippers that Zelda may take a long time to get to.
Yeah, because I guess like if he finds flippers, which we think that he'll find first, you're going to Swamp, right?
Yeah, he'll go to Swamp. Yeah, because he'll want to get that small key, right? And he'll just go to Swamp before getting the small key. And it's like flippers kind of have to be at Pyramid Fairy, don't they? Like where else? I guess they could be in Castle Tower, that one check we don't have.
Yep.
Like that's
I guess.
it,
I mean, I think that's. I don't think we have anything else. All right. So Jamo, if he doesn't get flippers in Pyramid Fairy, I guess we're going in to Castle Tower.
So I wonder if Zelda will be like, I need to find these flippers before I go to GT, just to like put this all together. But maybe not, right? Because like you kind of want that CT4 before you go to Pyramid Fairy, and he's got to have it pretty much narrowed down to.
Wait, is Swamp pendant?
Yes.
Okay.
So Zelda's gonna be. Zelda's about to get a 7th crystal, and they're the flippers.
Oh, okay.
You kind of knew they had to be here. but like, there's only 3 places really for flippers to be, and when he gets those flippers, he can just do kind of a half-go modi swamp right before GT and maybe score GT big. Like, you might want to do that, right?
Mm-hmm. What about? Oh, I guess like because like Ice Rod can be in GT, right? A bunch of other swamp keys can also be in GT. Eastern, I guess like Jamo's basically in GT mode. And Zelda, right?
Yeah, Jamo's got to get a Desert Small Key. And to answer chat, the 2 Desert Small Keys, one of them's on Hylia Island, which Jamo's probably going to get right after this, and the 4th one is vanilla at the chest, the pot before Lambo.
Yeah, so the 3 pots in the backup desert, at least in the spoiler alert, they're called Tiles 1. Of course, aptly named for the first tile room. Beamos, which is, of course, there's a giant Beamos like aiming at you, and then Tiles 2, which is the second tiles room.
So I think if Zelda has it narrowed down to Pyramid Fairy and CT, you get your flippers and you do Swamp first before GT. I think that is a perfectly fine way to go about this, because it kind of sucks if it's CT a little bit and there's a CT key in GT, but like that's kind of rare. It's much more likely you're just going to get your flippers here, and then you can go into Swamp and maybe tie up some logic and maybe get a GT big.
So I guess like for Jamo, right? Like I guess like if you don't want whatever this stuff is like on the path, like because Jamo's probably gonna full clear Swamp, or at least like do the like he'll do Compass Chest, he'll do like actually there's not how many other out of the way stuff is there.
Yeah, but the thing for Wally, right? He could also find an Eastern small here too, and then just make his trip into Eastern fairly free, right? So it's like there's a lot of really good reasons to do this.
Yeah, we have skipped Eastern on Zelda's side for the last hour and a half. I don't know. I mean, maybe Zelda's like fortitude for Eastern, and like his copium tolerance is like infinite for Eastern Palace.
So he's got it.
Let's see.
He's not making a mirror, which tells me he's just going straight to Swamp.
Yeah. It is faster for what it's worth. All the people who end up asking if it's faster than mirror and then flew down over to Pipe Cave and whatever. It is faster to run. But it's only like a second faster, so if you actually end up are like worried about interference, like getting knocked out of your dash or bonking or anything like that, you can also just flee. Jamo also cutting a little bit of good corners, in that there were some things that he did pick up the bottle and hookshot pot key, did pick up the shield and pot row key. Oh, great. Well, okay, at least
that could be very. I mean, he knows the small keys on Hyliana, right? So he's got it.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to distract him, make him go left instead of right.
We'll get that book, right? And then man,
yeah. He's gonna be. He's gonna be doing everything he can
so
here.
Far. We saw no bomb spooky attempt on Jamo's side. Very understandable. I really don't see Zelda doing this either. Maybe kind of a like quote unquote nice thing about key drop is that like in Key Sanity, when there's only the one small key, like one area that people again tend to be differentiating is like whether or not you do left side swamp. It's like almost kind of decision, but here in key drop. Oh, too bad we don't have enough keys. Can't do left side. Too bad. It's kind of like still have the Hera basement key, right? Like, oh shucks, you're not skipping it. You just physically can't do it. All right.
Yeah, you just go for like the drive-by attempt at it too, right? There, you can hit it. It's not like that uncommon to hit it doing that. Okay, so I'm assuming Jamo's about to hit his.
We need this. Yeah, I guess we do left or right. Yeah, you'll probably go right. Get this key. Maybe we can't care enough about Bombo's tablet. I don't know. Like, there's no incentive for Zelda or Jamo, I guess, to do Bombo's tablet. Even though this is probably about as good as it's gonna get.
I think Zelda will do it because he's not gonna find a GT big. Zelda's been pretty thorough, right? Like he has not skipped death warp to get the TR.
Oh, we're doing a. Are we actually doing an attempt? That was that. I think that was his YOLO bomb spooky
Yeah,
attempt. Which
I would be shocked if that worked. I didn't say anything, but that did not look correct to me.
That's left side swamp. If Zelda had actually gotten that, it would have been his Eastern Palace dips equivalent. Except we would have been like freaking out because he actually got bomb spooky on this like extremely YOLO, like, you know, I don't know, like 1% chance or whatever. Alright, Zelda's book. Get ready for the chair lean on Jamo's side. Nothing of his own volition, of course, but it's just that he, of course, is, you know, getting the vanilla Desert Palace Smoky. Jamo. Showing that the Fire Rod is more effective on Lambo than it is on Argus. You know, Zelda's, yeah, like, despite him saying he's not really into, I guess, like, learning new things, like, the zero cycle, or like a times, or whatever, phase 1 for Argus is something semi-recent. Like, he used to just do a lot more, like, slashes, then over time, he just kept getting more and more puffs with his hook dashes. Here in this Bombos tablet. Is it anything that Jamo's gonna regret?
Oh, hilarious.
Alright, you deserve that, Zelda, okay? Z, this is gonna be, that check, like, will be last location for Jamo. And
it's a double time save.
exactly. Not only does he, yeah, he's just like, will never do Bombos tablet, he'll never do powder, he'll never even have lost the time to do fake powder, alright?
Jamo was doing this to get Ether Tab. I think if Zelda's playing to mirror for this, I think this is what Jamo's doing.
It's definitely faster. But I guess Zelda's just in GT mode.
Yeah, I mean, they both are, right? We've really converged. I mean, the difference being that Eastern Pal's big key, but if Jamo finds TR6 before Ice Rod, that's like not that much of a difference.
We did see from Jamo when he first went into Eastern Palace that the, I mean, there was at least no vanilla small key in the first half of Eastern, so that's not something that Zelda, I guess, at least has to be concerned with. Like, I guess maybe the only real thing is like if Eastern Palace small key was in Eastern Big Chest, or on the Igor, that would probably be the two main locations. But Zelda, he's not going to Eastern. Oh, if Zelda's actually gonna mirror like right before doing Ether Tap, yeah. What Jamo did is definitely faster. He's saving.
Yeah,
he's saving.
He was pretty far behind.
Yeah.
Coming up the mountain, they're gonna enter GT. He's gonna enter GT first, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And this is actually, I mean, like the older way method was that when you were doing like the Dark Death Mountain stuff into like, you know, TR, GT, and then you do Hera last, like you were actually supposed to go through the Hera way first. And it's as we're kind of seeing, right? Jamo entered GT first. There's a pretty significant time gain benefit by doing Hera.
I didn't know it was this much. That was a lot of time you made up to that order.
We have Conversion Tile Room. It's kind of like just things that people, I don't know, maybe people just never ended up timing it, or this is just the way that everybody did it. Like kind of like checkerboard, when someone, I don't remember, apologies for the person who actually got the credit for figuring out that you're supposed to do the inner loop or inner path of checkerboard. That saves half a second, and everyone was doing like the border route. Like nobody was doing the center route. It's just like the center route's free. You know, it's just free half-second time save, just like the Haraway. It's like you just needed somebody to figure it out and then promote it.
Yeah, I mean that was known about too, right? You're on Hundo forever.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Nobody in Brando did this, right? Were you the one who came up with the one who promoted it, Telethar? I don't remember. Like, I apologize if you were the one.
I think it was Airy. That was
Airy, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Swamp Palace, Big Key. Okay, that is one potential location of the stuff we need.
Nothing here.
How many small keys of GT do we have? 5? Is this enough for stuff?
I have no idea. We don't open the right door, the middle door. Oh, never mind. 6 surely.
Okay, alright, we have 6 GT small keys. Yeah, Compass is 7 key small. Okay. Alright, there's been a lot of developments about what's actually in logic for GT. Telethar is probably at least the person who probably knows the most. Now, like, key-wise though, like, Compass is definitely 7 key locked. Rando Room is 8 key locked. And then, like, upstairs, Mini Helm is 0 small key locked. Now, whatever else you need, like, equipment-wise, I don't know. Yeah, that's more, I guess, like, variable. Map chest is 8 key locked, I can tell you that.
Still nothing we need so far.
We got the Swamp Big. We don't know if it's necessary. This is A.
Oh, there you go. Okay, there.
Okay.
It's nice to have before you get to the big chest.
Okay.
At least you don't have to come back here.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I asked Jamo this earlier, like, why does everybody go right side for GT, and then do, like, Compass, and then go left? And he was saying that, I guess, like, we want to save Ice Armos for last, basically. Like, so you don't have to do, like, GT, Compass, like, into Ice Armos, because Ice Armos is usually kind of slow. Nice Ice Rod, okay?
We need that. We need a TR key for Jamo now,
yeah,
right?
we need, yes, yes. Surely Jamo will not go back to TR, right? We're gonna just climb at this point.
Yeah. No, I think you will go back to TR because you don't want to opt yourself into another climb, right?
Travel's Bigby got behind in TR Lava Chest. I don't want him to do that.
More.
That would be.
Still 4 more. We'll see.
Okay. All right. Okay. Small keys. We found a small key to this dungeon in Chomps. That was 4, so they got in the laser bridge. And then we found a TR5 in Mimic Cave. And Zelga, after going to laser bridge, he went back to do lava chips. He set up the he was on like 14 hearts, red mail, everything, and he went back.
Oh.
Like he safe scumped it. Oh, small key in this dungeon. Oh no,
Yeah.
Jamo.
I think this kills the Jamo, unfortunately.
So sad. Oh, I mean, what he's doing is, again, 100% reasonable, okay? It's just, again, like, Zelda did the whole save scumming, death warping with 14 hearts, red mail, everything, and then he just wanted to see what it was, and that time investment 100% paid off.
Mm-hmm.
And Zelda, I mean, sticking to his principles. You can you can't see his personal tracker, but his personal tracker says a very healthy 8 green in Eastern Palace. Did not dip it whatsoever.
Yeah, it's like it's so hard to see a path because like they both have to find TR6, and then you just gotta find one of 2 Eastern Smalls, right? Like even if the Eastern Smalls are like Ice Palace big and Swamp Palace big, it's just it's hard to go back to Lava Chest.
Yeah, I mean you can see Jamo doing. Like Ice Palace Big Chest, right? Before coming back to Lava Chest. Because again, like the mountain is just so expensive to come back to. Okay, wave goodbye to Jamo's Eastern Palace Big Key in Lava Chest. It's kind of like when you're on a road trip as a kid and you're just bored in the car, and then you like see all of these like really attractive like fast food restaurants that you know you can get like a Happy Meal from and like a toy from. It's like you just want to stop, right? I mean you don't know what's there, but it's like that's where you want to be. Why did Zelda open Lava Chest? Well, Zelda had TR5, and we had no Ice Rod at the time. And yeah, he was gonna save scum it, and that's like he had red mail, 14 hearts, 13 hearts, or whatever, right? So each laser was doing like 1 heart of damage. He even got the red bar, the beetle even interfered, and so he was doing like half a heart by me. Zelda again, like you know his tenacity to get that check, again, very much paid off. So we have the rest of our big keys, I guess. Skull Big, Swamp Big. Did we get Swamp 5? We did, right? Somewhere? Small Key 2. Eastern Palace. We are no longer missing a Eastern Palace Small Key. but, like, Zelda cannot get that right now. That- oh my god. Oh, that is TR6 on Moldorm 2 chest. Oh my gosh. Alright, he doesn't know it yet, but with TR6, as soon as he finishes this, he will do Castle Tower, and then he will come back to the mountain TR. He will get an Eastern Palace Small Key, and then he will be in... he'll be in Double. Jamo, I'm so sorry, Jamo. Like, and this again, this happens in Brando. You can't control where the things are. I think Jamo made a very practical decision. Like, and this is, I think if you give Zelda this situation, you give like other people the situation, right? They will make the same decision that the Jamo did. I don't want to climb another time to come back up the mountain when I have the opportunity to beat TR. And what are the chances that TR6 Lava Chest will end up hurting me, right? It's kind of like, you know, what's the chances of like Swamp Palace Big Chest hurting me? What's the chances of Ice Palace Big Chest hurting me? Like, not that likely. It's only one location. It just happens to be. It's just how the seed is rolled sometimes.
I lost internet for a second there. Was everything just at the top of GT?
TR6 was at Moldorm 2 chest. Yes, that was from. Oh my dudes, that was Jamo is just gonna be so heartbroken. That again, I think I mentioned this in the last broadcast. That the Jamo, like, he actually got a new chair. Like it's like a Herb and Millen chair. So it's a really nice chair. But it's the amount of leaning that the chair can support. Like not only in terms of like depth or like distance, but also strength, is really good for Jamo right now. Yeah, if you ever watch his, like, Jamo does stream, I mean, fairly regularly with the webcam, but it's just kind of like, whenever something doesn't quite go right, not Phoenix right, doesn't go correctly, then you do see Jamo kind of making a lean back, it's like, oh my gosh, type of thing. I think his old chair was probably okay, but like he recently moved, so he got rid of his old chair and then just decided to get a new chair because I think it was just too cumbersome to move. Okay. All these big keys for Jamo. Not the Eastern Palace big key, unfortunately. But I guess, quote unquote, good news. The last big key that Jamo will pick up will be the Eastern Palace big key. And alright, just all of like the positive energy, like hugs, pats on the back, alright, like maybe Jamo needs an ice cream fund, whatever, just right here. Sorry, Jamo. The Eastern Palace small key, I guess, Zelda doesn't really do much for him. Like, it doesn't open up anything. Well, yeah, it doesn't logically open up anything for him. So, where are these terrible locations that Jamo has left will he go do? I can't believe Zelda, like, and its principles. I mean, like, I can because it's Zelda, but, like... I think once Eastern, like, didn't have Darkhold access, Zelda was committed to skipping Eastern until he had everything unbeatable.
Yeah, it is the resolve to not go on Eastern Palace all of those times.
This is, like, years of cross-keys training. Oh, Zelda actually didn't do Castle Tower...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no,
yeah, he did.
He did. Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry, he did.
This is a lot of cleanup. Having to do TR and Eastern after.
I did ask Zelda, I think at some point, if he could, so Zelda on his channel, if you've watched him, this whole like EP thing, right? So if there's something in, especially in cross keys, if there's something Eastern Palace, he'll last locate it, and then he has a command called EP Boss, which is like this comic where it's a pretty funny comic, and so I asked him at some point how about a command for like EP Win, and then he was like, well, that's just RC. And I was like, okay, well, you're not wrong. Jamo's gonna finish up. I guess maybe one of the benefits of Castle Tower is he has a good amount of time to think about which terrible location he's gonna go to first. Good distance though. My guess is probably Swamp. So he's got Big Chest, he's got left side, and he has Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, like, I don't know how bad he feels. Like, all of the stuff he has left was kind of hard to get to, besides maybe Bombo's tablet, right? It's not...
Yeah.
Like, Lava Chest was locked behind the top of GT, right? I guess there's like Ice Big. Could be really bad, because he could have got that, for sure got that Ice Key first, but...
Yeah, it's true. Like, where is this GT8, right? Like, we do need all 8 G2 keys. Like, that chest still is non-logic. No blue balls, by the way. Very nice feature of all dungeons. Or at least, sorry, not all dungeons have no blue balls as their settings, but this particular preset does. Okay. Where's Jamo going? This is gonna be green pendant turn it, looks like.
That makes sense.
Oh, Zambi's true. Yeah, Skullwood's big chest. Yeah, that's something. Alright,
yeah,
that
was
is
on
officially...
GT too.
Officially go mode for Zelda. Alright, just 3 bombs for Jamo. Are you supposed to do Bumbo's tablet first? I don't know what you're supposed to do in this situation. Like, are you because like left side swamp is like it's still out of logic, right?
I think if you're Jamo and you're facing Zelda, you probably think Bombo's tablet is dead to you. Because like left side swamp, at least to him, right? The swamp key was in GT, right? The 5th one. And swamp build was also in GT, so like he wants to be GT locked, right?
Okay.
Especially because Book was in swamp, so it wasn't that hard to get the bomb.
Yeah,
that's true. It up.
Yeah. Yeah, you see Zelda just skipping everything. Like this is like. I imagine that Zelda has been feeling pretty decent about, decent to go, especially when he got the Eastern Palace Big Key from Lava Chest, like, just overall in his route, but, like, I'm just imagining the high that he's on right now by, like, completely go- Yeah. Oh. Different setup, like than what I'm maybe used to seeing.
I've seen other people do that. It looks pretty fast. Classic Meyer portal save and quit to get to the top of GT. Or sorry, pyramid.
Yeah, and this is the fastest way, by the way, that people have that you're supposed to get the pyramid. Small key too. Eastern. Cute. Man, is Jamo gonna go into Eastern Palace Big Key chest looking for the key? That is GT8. GT8 is on left side, so where is his last swamp key then? Oh, okay. I guess he's gonna do Pablo's tablet here. Maybe forgot about it. And decided to do it.
Well, I can waste his time doing the powder as well. Give all the time back to Zelda.
Yeah.
We'll be done the game by then.
Zelda is almost done. Like, yeah.
No warps too, so it's
It's true. Two and two. Get your GGs out for Zelgadissan. Winners, bracket, quarters, semis, one of those very far rounds of the winners bracket, and he will take on the victory over Jamo. Big congratulations.
Yeah, very well played.
Yeah, that was, I mean, Zelda hit one heck of a route, and also, like, what amazing decisions that he made. Alright, let's go into the place that we shall not name, start.gg. We are joined by somebody? Sorry, I didn't quite see.
I believe that is Zelda. GG's.
Zelda, GG's.
Thank you.
Would you like to express your smugness?
I can't believe I got away with it. I can't believe it.
Same.
You got away with.
Hello, Jamo, GG's. GG's for Jamo. Man, I'm so sorry,
GG.
Jamo. Like, you just, like, this seed was just not in favor for you. Like, you wouldn't believe where Eastern Palace Big Key is. You want to take a guess?
Ice Big Chest?
TR Big Key chest.
Oh, did you climbed
I
without beating TR?
No, no.
I went in with 3 keys,
What's
got the
that?
2 in there, and then when I got to Laser Bridge and couldn't beat it, I scummed the key to get the.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm never making that play, so yeah, I got
I
nothing to do
kind of
about that.
figured, yeah.
That was just I don't think I just would never make that play.
I
I did
was we
consider
were a little surprised. It was like a long like 14 lasers to the face to
Yeah.
get back there.
Yeah.
And some red beetles in there. Oh my gosh.
I did not feel good about my route up to that point. I felt like I had done some things in the wrong order, like, the fact
Really?
that I
What did you
went to
feel bad about? That getting
I
that hook shot must have felt pretty good.
okay, the hook shot felt great, but then it led me up the mountain, and I didn't have my mitts when I went up there. So, like, the whole time before I get back up the mountain, I'm thinking the flippers are just, like, in Hookshot Cave or whatever. So I'm thinking, like, okay, well, Swamp has the big stuff that I'm missing. And so, like, it's just the fact that I haven't been back up there is so bad. So I want to do everything I can to try and get, like, Turtle Rock keys or something before I go back up, which is why I made sure to even, like, water walk that key off of Hylia Island first. Because, like, if that's a TR key, maybe that's my edge. Because obviously someone's going to have, like, mitts and get their flippers, and I'm already behind. And I don't know if it made sense, but in my head, that's the logic. Like, I went to an unbeatable pod before beating back a skull. Like, I just kept making these plays that made, like, when I did it, I was like, why am I doing this? I can't be doing the right play right now.
I see.
And
Because
then yeah,
from our
so
perspective, it was like much different, right? Because it looked kind of smooth for you. Because you got a hook shot, which led you to the mushroom. Because so when you got the mitts, you already had the mirror, so you could do the smith chain. Whereas Jamo, you basically last
I
location that hook shot outside of Catfish, right?
hook shot. I think I had a couple things left when I got hook shot. I can't remember. I had a couple things. Like I mean, I had mirrorless smiths and stuff, but yeah, then I also completely last located Smith chain. It was like second last location. I had CT4 and Smith chain. I was hoping it was CT4 so that because that's just you're always last locating. But yeah, I last located the bombos.
Mm-hmm.
So then I
Right.
obviously it was pretty much on rails after that. I had no choices really. But
Yeah, and so like even despite that early, and so like I kind of see where you're coming from, Zelga, from the mid game because you had that nice advantage early with Jamo being so late to the hook shot, but the some of the mid game stuff it did really allow Jamo to catch up a little bit to the point where Jamo actually entered GT just ahead of you. Mind you, you had an Easter big key in hand, but from our perspective, we were like, well, Jamo needs to find that TR6 before the ice rod, then we have like a real close race, but again, unfortunately, the order of those things were flipped, and that was kind of all she wrote at that point.
yeah, when I saw that TR6 up top, I kind of knew, like, if I'm winning this, it's almost has to be the Eastern big. Just because, like I said, I felt like I messed up the mid game so much that I was like, that was like the one thing I had in my pocket is that it's very reasonable to miss the Eastern big, and I think most people would.
Okay, yeah, I
yeah.
can kind of see that now from your perspective because Giammo did really catch up a lot in that mid game, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Well, TR that was probably hard last locate for me. I think I was gonna do skull big chest, then ice big chest, then lava chest. Or I guess I would go to Eastern Big Key Chest if I got Swamp 6 to put it in logic, but that was
Oh,
all I
so
had
that was
left.
the other Eastern small over in Left Side Swamp or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was left side
Okay,
Swamp. I didn't have Swamp 6, so it wasn't in logic, but
gotcha. The one off of Trinex was my go mode.
yeah.
Yeah, but big congratulations though, Zelga. You did not touch Eastern Palace. I mean, again,
Which
that's
is a joke. Like,
like
But
literally.
you didn't how are you
I
feeling
never
not
bad about your mid game and you didn't even dip Eastern?
I never went into Eastern.
Sounds like
That's
you would have
also
been
part of it. Yeah.
sounds like you were massively ahead of me if you weren't making gambly plays. Because
Well,
yeah,
I
last
mean,
looking Smith chain was not good for me.
that is a massive gambly play, honestly, never going into Eastern. Especially when I'm so worried about the flippers, and that's like one of about 2 spots that could have it.
Yeah, I mean, dipping Eastern into dipping pod into pyramid catfish, that was when I finally got my hook shot. I had like no other good options. I also did skull on one small key, which felt horrible. Like I went to the back on one small key. I just spent my small key in the front and just did bridge chest, which I
Oh
hate.
yeah.
I hate doing so much, but I was just after village, I realized like crap, I pretty much have nothing good to do. I have like mirrorless smiths, pod eastern dip, like all my options suck. I kind of have to go to Skull Woods, and if I'm here, I guess I have to like do everything in logic, but I felt terrible about that play.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because like the skull keys were not good for a long time. I think
Yeah.
like
I mean,
one
at least
in
they weren't
like
showing up
deep
before the hook
ice.
shot, so
Yeah.
I had like barely any options at that point. But yeah, that was bad. And so I guess you did hype into Pyramid Catfish right away.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was definitely the play. I was like considering that, but then I don't know. I mean, going left sucks, but going there also sucks. It's like I don't have mirror to clean up Zora after Catfish, so
Yeah.
didn't like either option. But I just decided to go to dig game.
Yeah, honestly, it was kind of a coin flip for me too. I just kind of chose to go right because I felt like we'd already done most of Castle Tower already. It was like, there's no point trying to wait on it. Who knows when I'm getting Pyramid Fairy. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and do it, I guess.
Yeah,
Still, it was a great race to watch. And like I
Oh
said,
yeah.
if that Ice Rod TR6 was flipped, like it was super close. Jamo was about a stop off at Lava Chest behind or ahead. So it was a lot of fun. So thanks
Mhm.
for letting us put you guys on. It's always fun to watch
Yeah,
you
thank you
guys.
so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I mean, it sounds like I got pretty outplayed overall in terms of like Gemma still being ahead after all that and doing a useless Eastern, especially. So, I mean, just big GGs and doing this for so long, and then it's like you're just killing it. So
yeah.
I'm always
Thanks,
glad to get the races in.
thanks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I knew this one would be hard. I think I played well. I think all my decisions were pretty good, but just not been winning my coin flips. That's how it goes sometimes. But
Right. So Zelga, you're in like top four now, right? You play the winner of who is it? Gamma and let me
Kazen.
Kasten.
Kazen, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. And I think Jamo, you got a few now matches to wait to see when your opponent comes.
yeah. I don't know
It's
who's in the
like
bracket.
Flip
Oh yeah,
Peel
looks
and RD Walsh, yeah, need to play, and then PH versus Tato need to play, and then the winner of those two matches play each other,
Okay,
and then you play that one. Yeah.
one of four
So
people. Yeah,
mm, but best of luck to both of you since you're not eliminated yet. Yeah, Zalka, best of luck in versus Gamma or Kasten, and then one of the four. Good luck for Jamo, but it'll be a while, I guess, before you can schedule that race. Any other thoughts from you guys?
I just stress GG's again, and thank you for giving us the restream and talking about us and tracking us and all. Really appreciate giving the highlight here.
yep. Thanks for the restream. GG.
Cool. Yeah, thanks all. Yeah, thank you so much, Matt. Really glad that we could make the time.
yeah, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for joining me, and thanks for ZSR and Star and everybody for putting this on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Star. Thank you, Jaxie. Yeah, for tracking, of course, also for restreaming. Very much appreciated.
Absolutely. GG's to our runners here. GG's Zelga and Jamo. Thanks to Claire Mouse and Matt for doing the comms, and to Jaxie for joining me on the tracking. That is going to be it here for us tonight. We've got some more Kabuki races coming up here in the next few days. There's a bunch tomorrow, and there's a Gamma Chu Kaizen is going to be on Saturday. No restreams lined up just yet for those, but we do have quite a few cross keys. We do have some cross keys tournament restreams going on here on ZSR as well. We've got two scheduled for tomorrow right now. There's Lana Bean versus Dimitri. That'll be at 1 Eastern tomorrow afternoon. That'll be on ZS. Keys match between Fear Legion and Armalex. That'll be over on ZS. That'll be here on ZSR main as well. So if people are interested in getting restreams on, please sign yourself up in the Discord. You can find more information there and the links to do so. And we can see what we can do. So then, of course, there's plenty of other Zelda action going on the ZSR channel. So if you want to check out some Twilight Princess, One Egg Her, got all sorts. But for now, that's going to be it here for us. Thanks for watching all.